A 1-2 point deduction in October, followed by a further 6-point penalty in December for delayed wage payments, has shaped Sheffield Wednesday's season more than any tactical call. Administration has not been a distant legal concept. It has imposed daily restrictions on cash flow, payroll stability, and competitive credibility. Relegation to Sky Bet League One was confirmed last week. The administrators are now working against time, aware that creditor tolerance is limited. The withdrawal of the previous preferred bidder has reintroduced uncertainty at the very moment stability is required. What Sheffield Wednesday need now is not theoretical ambition, but immediate liquidity. Funding must secure payroll, settle outstanding tax and football debts, and protect core football operations ahead of the League One campaign. In the 2026 EFL landscape, any incoming owner must demonstrate three essentials: the capacity to inject working capital without delay, governance discipline to prevent recurring sanctions, and an operational structure that separates football strategy from financial instability. League One is unforgiving for clubs distracted by boardroom flux. Transfer windows are brief, wage frameworks tightly monitored, and any residual points deductions distort planning from the outset. The group advancing towards control of Hillsborough includes Mike Ashley, according to the Press Association, with Fraser's group executives managing the former Newcastle United owner's interest. Revised bids are expected to be lodged with administrators by Friday, with Ashley and American investor David Storch identified as leading contenders. Storch, founder and managing partner of Arise Capital Partners, has previously been linked with Cardiff City. The prior preferred bidder, a consortium involving James Board, had tabled an offer of £47.8 million but withdrew last Wednesday, stating the valuation was no longer sustainable and could not be renegotiated after reportedly covering more than £4 million in operating costs over a 2-month period. The process now centres on fresh proposals under an accelerated timeline, with administrators prioritising certainty over headline figures. From a structural standpoint, an Ashley-led takeover would likely integrate Hillsborough into the broader Fraser's Group corporate framework, implying centralised cost control and commercially driven oversight. Storch's background in aviation finance and private investment suggests a model built around structured capital deployment and medium-term value creation. For League One, the immediate issue is upfront commitment. Will either bidder clear outstanding liabilities and eliminate the risk of further sanctions from the outset? Once a sale is finalised, administrators will exit. The new ownership will then decide whether to retain elements of the current executive team for continuity or appoint a new leadership group aligned with revised financial parameters. The viability test is straightforward. Ashley offers experience within English football ownership and access to established commercial systems, though his approach has historically prioritised fiscal discipline and asset preservation. Storch brings investment expertise, but lacks direct operational experience within the English game. The collapse of the £47.8 million board bid illustrates how swiftly valuations can shift under financial strain. Ultimately, the decisive factor is not acquisition price, but post-acquisition funding. Can the incoming owner underwrite 2 full League One seasons, absorb legacy liabilities, and invest sufficiently in the playing squad without breaching compliance thresholds? That is the financial benchmark supporters should apply when assessing whether this takeover resolves structural fragility or merely delays it.